Hello everybody, how are you? I hope that you're doing good. Welcome to the reading. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. If not, if you're already subscribed, then guys, welcome back. So I hope that you, your family, your loved ones, everyone around you are healthy and in good shape and safe. And I also would like to thank you all for your support and encouragement, and for everybody that has reached out either for recommendations, encouragement, suggestions, and also for private readings. So today's reading is going to be all about the first impression of the person that you have in mind. So it can be your future spouse, future partner, maybe someone that you have a crush on, or anybody that you have now in mind. It all depends on your intentions. Okay, so as usual, we have three options, and I'm gonna ask you to choose between the first option, which is the glittered wall, the second one, which is the protective hand, and then the third one, which is the universe. Okay, so please take your time so that you can choose the option that you feel most drawn to, and you can go directly to your reading by clicking on the timestamps down below. Okay, so let's start right away by the first option, which is the glittered wall. Alright, so for people that have chosen the first option, or the option of the glittered wall, I'm sorry, it's quite a difficult word for me. Welcome guys to your reading. I'm just gonna shuffle for you so we can get first like some tarot cards, and then from there we're gonna look at some additional oracle cards. Okay, so all the cards that I'm going to be reading are going to be upright. There going to be no reversals in your reading, just so you know. If there will be any reversals, I'm just gonna flip them around and read them for you. So option number one, please. What is this their person gonna think of them when they will first see them? So the first impression of the person that option number one they have in mind. Okay, so first impression, please. So we have the Knave of Swords, it's also the Page of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and then the Temperance, and the Knight of Chalices. So definitely right off the bat, what I can tell you, like the first information that I'm getting out of those cards is that, yeah, the person that you have in mind, when they will first see you, or when they first saw you, the first thing that they wanted to do is to give you something, is to gift you something, is to approach you and then start something from with you. Okay, because we can see here there are lots of court cards, which are like 3 out of 4, and then with the Temperance card, if you have an idea on the original, or maybe the traditional symbol of the Temperance card, it's an angel with 2 cups, and then this angel is putting 1 cup, the water of 1 cup in the other. So yeah, what I see in here is that with this Knave of Swords, it's like they also it's either you have you're going to be having a friend in common, or maybe you're going to be meeting online, and then from there they're going to be seeking some additional information about you. So definitely they're going to be an interest that is going to be initiated like right off the bat, like they're going to be interested in you. I don't see like in which way, it definitely romantically, but yeah, they're going to be a romantic interest towards you from this person, from the right, like from the first second that they will see you. And with this King of Pentacles, it like the energy that I'm getting from it, it's mostly about this person and how I would say he, because this is a very masculine card for me, but it can be like a woman that has quite like a lot of masculine energy. But the King of Pentacles in general is a person that is stable, that had reached a very stable level in his life, and that has gain some kind of stability and some kind of status in the society. So it's definitely someone that like very, especially when it comes to their career, finances, they are very well off. So yeah, it's like they would like to initiate some give and take with you, but they are definitely the ones that are going to be making the first step. So they're going to be making you an offer, maybe ask yeah, I see a very straightforward first impression, and it's almost like they're going to see you, and then from there it's either they're going to find a way to initiate like the contact with it without being creepy, you know. It's always the case when people want to know another person, they are like trying to make that like the some kind of a way so that the thing might not be awkward or anything. So if you have some friends in common, they are going to go by your friends or maybe someone that you know in common, so that you can maybe get introduced to each other. But for you, what I see is that you're going to be feeling like this meeting that you're gonna have with this person is going to be out of the blue and very like not planned at all. But definitely when it comes to this person, they're going to be planning this date. It's just that they're going to be making sure that it's going to come in a quite natural way, so that you won't feel a bit you know, a bit creeped out or anything. So they might have seen you maybe in your social media, or maybe I'll just give you another example. So maybe there is a friend that have shared their picture with them, and you were in that picture, and so they started to ask about you, like who is this girl, who is this man? I would like to know like more about them. So maybe if you can introduce me to them, yeah, they look fine, and I would like to maybe I don't know, see what's gonna happen with them. Align your life. Yeah, I see almost like a strategic plan that they're going to do. With this align your life, it says, what is not aligned, it needs to change. It's like they're going to make a plan so that they can come with you, they can come to you and give you an offer. But it would seem like a very natural way that they're going to be going about it. So it's a very strategic kind of person here. But it's it's actually a good thing, because especially if you have like nothing that can like link you together. Sometimes when people like they start talking to us and we don't know nothing about them, yeah, it feels a little bit creepy. But this person, they just don't want to be like maybe they don't want to appear like they are stalking you or anything. They just want to approach you, but not to scare you off. No place like home, and truth be told. Yeah, very truthful. And you can see in here with this card, it says what needs to be changed, and here we have number 5 and 14, which is also equals to 5. So yeah, it's like you have nothing in common and you have nothing like that can relate you to each other, but it's like they're going to be changing the route that is actually relating to both of you, so that you can have something in common, so that you can build on that thing. Okay. But yeah, let me see what is actually the first impression of you. Yeah, for some reason I don't get the first impression, because I see that this person is going to be interested in you like right away. So definitely they're going to be looking at you as someone reliable, someone that is also stable. So you give an impression that you have your life together, that maybe you're not someone that can rely really on another person, even if that person is willing to give you like a lot and they have a lot to give. But at the same time, I see that they look like they had this impression about you that you don't really need people to give you and to provide for you. You are already an independent person. So maybe you have some kind of a business online, or maybe you're going to be initiating something online, or the information that they're going to be getting out of your social media and the things that you share is that you already have your things together and you have like your own life. It's like your life is not bag like bankrupt and you are waiting for someone maybe to take care of you. You definitely look like a very independent person. And with this card as well, I see that you're going to be stirring a lot of emotion in that person right off the bat, and also with this card, a lot of passion. So they're going to be attracted, yeah, they're going to be looking at you as a quite attractive person. And what I see also is that they are going to be very, very drawn to your lips and eyes. So maybe you have very beautiful eye shape or maybe eye color. Maybe your eyes are like give the impression that you are a quite mysterious person, and you can see in here with this all and with this mask also they show like the eyes are very prominent in both those cards. And with this truth be told also, they're going to be, yeah, again drawn to your mouth. Like with this card also it's giving me your lips. Yeah, so let's get some additional cards and see what this person actually has as an impression of you when you first met or when they first saw you. So the first impression of your future partner or spouse or boyfriend, or their first impression. Spirit has a plan. Yeah, again, very strategic person. Oh my goodness, what is this? Like, is he working in the FBI or what the hell? Nothing is wasted. Okay. So with those two cards, again, the same message that I'm getting like right from the beginning of the reading. They're going to be planning like the way that they're going to be approaching you with this card, the koala spirit. And with this card, which is nothing is wasted, it means that the plan that they have like the concoction that they have made and the plan that they have constructed, actually they're going to be a very good one. And your meeting actually is going to be coming very natural, and you're going to be very accepting when it comes to getting introduced to that person. So let's get some final cards, and you can see in here. And lastly, we're gonna look at the option that you have chosen with the glittered wall, and see what we're gonna get out of that card. Okay, so one additional card please. Okay, acceptance. So yeah, they are hoping that you will accept their advances, and definitely they're going to be very cautious when it comes to the way that they're going to be approaching you, so that you won't maybe block them or maybe look at them in a very they are maybe a creep or maybe someone that is doing a lot. So with this acceptance card, like the goal of all the thing and all the things that they're going to be doing, the goal is that you will not block them out, and you will not reject them. So definitely they are making sure that at the end you will be accepting the offer that they are going to be giving you. And with the option that you have chosen, which is the glittered wall, I almost see like an Instagram wall with lots of posts. And with this glittered wall, I see that they're going to be focusing a lot on the things that you're going to be sharing. So definitely I see that it might be a possibility that you're going to be meeting through maybe Instagram or any kind of social media social media platform, and yeah, it's like there are lots of people, maybe lots of posts, maybe lots of things and distractions that are around, but you are the one that is highlighted among all the other people and all the other things that that do not interest them really. It's like you are the glitter on that wall for them. Like this is the first impression that they got about you. So yeah, that was quite a beautiful reading and very cute actually for a first impression. Thank you so much for watching, guys. That was your reading. I hope it resonated and that you liked the reading. Please feel free to comment, share, subscribe, and yeah, all the suggestions or maybe requests of your future videos are very welcomed in the comment section down below. And lastly, if you're interested in a private reading, you can reach out to me, and all the information about private readings is in the info box down below. Okay, so thank you again for watching, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye. So for people that have chosen the protective hand or the second option, welcome guys to your reading. I'm just gonna keep the option card in here for a moment so that we can read the other cards, and then we're gonna look at it at the end of the reading. We're gonna start right away by shuffling to get some tarot cards for you and see when it comes to the person that you're asking about. It can be your future spouse, it can be like a crush, future like committed partner, anybody really. So just keep someone in your mind so that you can get like the reading that is right for you. Okay, so what is the first impression of the future partner of the option number 2? And I'm just gonna let you know, guys, that there will be no reversals in this reading. So if there is any reversed cards, I'm just gonna flip them around so that we can get the messages out of your tarot cards. Okay, so let's start right away with getting some messages of the tarot. So the Page of Cups, I'm gonna keep this one. Four of Wands, the Devil, and the Justice card. So what is the first impression of the person that you have in mind is that yeah, I see two things. I see that the sexual tension was the most prominent one. So they were attracted to you like right off the bat when they first saw you, but it was mostly in a sexual way. But with this Four of Wands like that is near the Devil card, I see that in a positive way, because I don't see that as an F-boy or anything. I see that they were attracted to you, and definitely were doing lots of things in their private parts but it's in a good way, because it's also coupled with the Page of Cups, and it means that it stirred also some emotions in them. I know that the Page of Cups is a very innocent and it's like the starting point of any emotional relationship, or maybe like you have stirred some feelings in them, but it's still at the beginning, and it's very understandable because it is the first impression. So what do I see again? I see with the Justice card, and also with like those three cards, I see that you might be doing some kind of activity, or maybe you're going to be meeting at work. So you're going to be doing something, and with that something you're going to be looking as quite passionate and quite determined, and it's like they're going to be phasing out a little bit when you are like very concentrated. So they're going to be catching you doing something. It's like either work or maybe in an activity. If you are, maybe if you like painting and you are in a group activity with a lot of people where you maybe learn how to paint or anything. So you're going to be concentrating a lot on something, and it's like they're going to be having that moment when they're going to see you, and it's like they're going to be traveling in their mind for a bit before catching themselves and maybe getting back to reality. Okay. And the justice card also, it gives me the impression that right off the bat they're going to be weighing their options with you. So they're going to be thinking also with this. I really need to look at what this thing is called, like a swing. Yeah, they're going to be weighing their options so that they can see maybe how to go about maybe getting introduced to you, or they might also, I'm just gonna say it like just to let you know, they might also be hanging around with other people, and they're going to be thinking in their mind, yeah, do I make the first step, do I wait until I know that person a little bit. Yeah, they're going to be having a lot of thoughts in their mind, but it's definitely something that it is related to their sense of fairness. So they definitely are going to be trying to be fair to you. So if in the first meeting that you are going to be having together, they might have been in some kind of relationship, they are going to be making sure to do the right thing. So they will maybe just get introduced to you and maybe start talking to you, and then afterward they are definitely going to be doing the right thing. Let's get some additional card for you guys, and then we can see what is the first impression of that person when they're going to see you. So first impression, please. From time to time, I just try to make sure that it's actually focused and not blurred, because it happens sometimes that it gets blurred and I'm not aware of it. So some additional cards, please. Between words. Yes, this is what we have been talking about. They are going to be weighing some kind of options. So definitely I will give you the two messages that I am getting. They're going to be doing thinking in their mind that you definitely might be in a relationship, and they're going to be reluctant into approaching you, or they are going to be hanging out with someone, and then they're going to be trying to weigh their options. And maybe you are going to be with a friend or maybe a couple of friends, and they're going to be having this impression that maybe that friend is actually your boyfriend or something like that. So they're going to be having some misconceptions in their minds, and they're going to be like making some kind of adjustments so that they can see how they're going to be proceeding afterwards. Additional card, please. Two cards, okay. TikTok and Truth Be Told. So I see that with those two cards, I see that it's only going to be in the beginning when they're going to be seeing you, like at the first time. But I see that definitely it's going to be just a matter of a very, very short time when they're going to be maybe someone, they're going to know, as an example, that you are single, or maybe that you are like available for them to be approached. So with this TikTok and this Truth Be Told, I see that maybe they're going to be asking someone so that they would know if you are single or not. And yeah, they're going to be getting some kind of clarification when it comes to your own romantic situation, but they're going to be at first quite reluctant into maybe approaching you or talking to you, because maybe you will going to be with someone, or yeah, they're going just to have this impression that you are not available. Other card, please. first impression of option number 2? What is the first impression of their person when they're going to see them? Trust in the magic. Take a time out. So I see that this person might be quite spiritual, and they might like take their time maybe to get like say in their mind that what's gonna be like what's meant to happen is going to happen, and they might like at some point they might like decide not to approach you at all, like before getting more information. I see that they might get it quite randomly. It's quite possible, but with trust in the magic, it's like also when they like it gives me the impression also with this card that when they are going to be the first time that they're going to see you, it's like they're going to be drawn to you, but they don't really know why. They can't pinpoint why they are actually drawn to you. It's like something that is out of their senses and logic, because they're going to be extremely connected to you and drawn to you, but in a very strange way for them. But because I have said that there might be some people that you're going to be in this group when it comes to their future partner, that they're going to be quite spiritual. So it's just that they are going to be taking their time, so that everything will work out without maybe getting some control or getting some things that might damage your possible relationship in the future. So yeah, and also with this timeout, I see that if they were going to be making the decision maybe to approach you, if they are going to be hanging out with someone, or if they know that someone, they're going to be maybe distancing themselves from them, or maybe telling them that they are not interested anymore or anything. But definitely for this person, like the spirit of fairness and being just is very important for them, so they don't want to maybe come off as being an f-boy, or maybe they just trying to fool around. They don't want to give you this impression at all. So let's get some additional cards as well. So they might also be drawn to your hair. So you might be have a very beautiful style when it comes to your hair, and you might be wearing something very attractive, maybe some very bright color, maybe red, or yeah, you're going to be wearing something that is going to be attracting their eye very much. And I can see that they're going to be also liking your hair. One card, please. For option number 2. And that's the whole deck that fell. Sorry. Council of Light, divine orchestrations, helpers in the subtle realms. So yeah, there is something magical about your relationship, guys. Definitely. And they're going to be feeling that right off the bat, like from the first time that they're going to be laying their eyes on you. It's definitely a possibility that both of you are going to be having some kind of a soul connection, or something that's beyond explanation. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, possibility of twin flames here. Very, very high soulmate connections. Definitely the Four of Wands just near the Devil is good indication of instant attraction, sexuality. Yeah. Do I need to say more? I don't think so. So for people that have chosen this option, your relationship goes beyond what is explainable or not. So even if I tell you what I can see, there are something that nobody can see and that are playing in having a hand in this attraction that you're going to be having with that person. And also with this hand that you have chosen, it's like a hand, but there is a universe in this hand. So definitely destiny that is in play in here. And yeah, please, when it comes to this particular relationship or this person that you are asking about, you're going to be drawn to each other, but a reading for this particular energy is quite difficult, because I don't think it can actually be explained. It's not easy to explain. You have here the number 11, like 669. I see a lot of numbers that might be of significance to you, so definitely 66. And also with the sexuality, so definitely very strong sexual attraction and magnetism that is going to be like attracting to you, like from both sides. But because right now we are only talking about your person, yeah, lots of sexual tension that they are going to be feeling towards you, like from the first second that they're going to be looking at you. Also here 15, that equals 6, so definitely look out like for the number 666, what it means. It's a number of beauty, a number of also sexuality and desires and passion. And for me, it's a very beautiful number to get when it comes to sexual readings, and also when it comes to love in relationships in general. So yeah, I don't think this question can actually could be answered by a reading, because it really is not really explainable, to be honest. So also with this between words, it's like this connection that you're going to be having with that person is beyond this world. Yeah, you can see in here in the material world that we are in, but what you feel towards each other is way beyond that. So definitely something to look forward to. Very, very, very beautiful energy that I'm feeling out of this reading. And yeah, I'm just gonna end the reading in here. Wow. And try to catch my breath as well. So that was your reading for you people that have chosen option number 2. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to give you those messages. Also feel free to comment down below, share, subscribe, anything that you can encourage the channel with. I would greatly appreciate it. Also for private readings, all the information is linked in the info box down below. Okay, so again, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye. So hello people that have chosen option number 3 or the card of the universe. Welcome guys to your reading. For the card that you have chosen for your option, I'm just gonna leave it in here for a moment so that we can get the messages out of this card at the end of the reading. So right now I'm just gonna shuffle for you real quick and see when it comes to your person that you're asking about. They can be a future spouse, future boyfriend, girlfriend, future partner in a committed relationship, maybe a crush, someone that you have just met, anybody really. It's just about like the most important thing is your intention. So just put the intention on the person that you want to be asking or maybe getting some answers about, and then we're gonna look at the messages that we're gonna get out of those cards. So some tarot cards for option number Not yet. Some cards for option number 3. I won't be reading any reversals for this particular reading, so if there will be some reversed cards in here, I'm just gonna flip them around and we're gonna start reading right away. Okay, so option number 3, please. Two of Wands, Three of Cups, the Hierophant, and then the Ace of Wands. All right, so I'm just letting you know, guys, that for all the options that we have got so far, like there was a sexual attraction right off the first, like when it comes to the first meeting of the person that everyone is asking about. So it's definitely a good thing. So what I see from here, so you can see in here with those two cards, it's like someone that is watching outside, and also there is someone that is watching, like the person maybe that are in front of them. So when I'm just gonna give you this message because it's not really about the first impression, but I'm going to give you that message anyways. So maybe you're going to be in some kind of a social setting, or maybe a celebration that is maybe a holiday, maybe like a festival, maybe something like that involves a lot of people and everybody is having fun, and it's they're having a good time, and it's like you're going to be catching them looking at you. You can see that this person here is looking, and then this person is looking on the other way, so they're going to be looking at you from the distance, but definitely both of you are going to be with other people. Okay, and like the Ace of Wands, need I say more? They're going to be quite sexually like quite sexually charged when they're going to be like the first time that they're going to be seeing you. And also with these Two of Wands, also for me it's quite a sexual card to get. And with because also the Two of Wands for me, it's also a card of manifestation. So maybe they're going to see in you something that actually is at their liking. So maybe they really like certain things in some people, or in the gender that they are attracted to, and it's like it's the most like the thing that is going to draw their attention the most. So I don't know, I'll give you an example. Maybe they go crazy over very long hair, or maybe plumped lips, or maybe, and you're going to be having a lot of things that they are actually that they like in the person that they would want to be in a relationship with. Okay, let's get right now some additional cards. We got those two cards in the second option as well. So with this TikTok, I see that there is 333, so just keep that in mind, guys. It might be of significance to you, the number 3. Definitely you can look for the number 333, what it means. And also for me, it's a number of protection and of angels, like protecting you and protecting your relationship. Excuse me. And like, excuse me. So for this between words, I see that it's like they're going you're going to be a little bit out of reach from them. It's either they're going to be some kind of barrier between you two, or maybe you're going to be as an example, you're going to be with your parents, so it's very awkward for someone to approach it's almost impossible for a person to approach another person if they are as an example with their parents. So definitely they're going to see some kind of a blockage that is actually keeping you two in two different worlds, and it's quite difficult for them maybe to get into you and yeah, ask some kind of information, or maybe start a conversation with you. But what I see is that they're going to be approaching this whole situation with a little bit of fun. So they're going to be quite creative also with this one Ace of Wands, but very very respectful, because yeah, I definitely see that it can be a possibility that you're going maybe to be with your family, or yeah, it's going to be very awkward for them maybe to approach you if you are with like a family member or something like that. Yeah, and with that TikTok, I also see I don't take the message when it comes to the time and so on and so forth, but mostly I see that they're going to be some kind of a celebration, because it gives me the vibe of maybe a festival or maybe a circus, something very, very fun. Yeah. And yeah, with that thing as well, I see that they're going to be thinking in their mind, maybe they're going to be picking something from the maybe from the floor, and they're going to be going to you and ask you, excuse me, did you drop this thing? Or yeah, they're going to find a way to approach you, this for sure, and it's going to be almost funny. Like the way that they're going to be going about it for to get like your number or something, it's going to be quite funny. So slow and steady wins the race. We have a flipped card in here. Believe in yourself. So yeah, they're going to take their courage up their sleeve and they're going to go for it. It's like a very youthful and courageous energy that I'm getting out of this person, and they have the right motives, because they have a little boner, you know. So it gives them courage, like the erection always gives lots of energy for men to go for what they want. And with the slow and steady wins the race, I see that definitely yeah. Oh my god, I forgot the message. What was I thinking? Slow and steady wins the race. I'm just gonna go back to that, because I just forgot what I wanted to say. Slow and steady wins the race. With that card, what I wanted to say, it can be that you're going to be meeting at maybe a racing event, something that is related to racing, or maybe sports activity. And maybe you're going to be playing, if you are both of you, with maybe friends or family. You're going, maybe the two groups are going to merge, and you're going to be maybe doing some kind of activities together. Align your life. We got that in the first option as well. So with that, it's like they're going to be having an idea on who you are. It's just that they are now, it's like they're constructing a puzzle. So yeah, they're going to be very, very curious into knowing a lot of things about you. You're gonna spark their interest and spark their curiosity, because of the attraction that they're going to be getting, like right from the beginning. They're going to be very interested in knowing who actually you are. Who are you? Like for them, like in their mind, they're going to be, who is this person? I want to know them. So option number 3. Emotional healing. So with this card, I see that also your person is going to be quite perplexed when it comes to the emotions that you're going to be steering in their heart. And you can see in here, it gives me also the same message. You can see here there it's a universe, but now what I have just said, that give you that message. It gives me the impression maybe you can see when there is water and you stir it a lot, and it gets in this motion. So definitely you have stirred a lot of emotions and desires and passions in that person's a heart, and also in their private parts. And yeah, like the first impression that they got from you is that the relationship that they're going to be that they imagine themselves to be in with you, like for them it's going to be very promising, because I see that this person might be the kind of people that maybe they have a list of things that they would want or not want in a partner. And maybe like at least when it comes to the physical attributes that they're going to be seeing in you, you're going to be checking a lot of boxes in their list. Okay, so yeah, this is what I see for you, option number 3. Thank you so much for watching. That was a lovely reading, and thank you also for tuning into the channel. Please feel free to like look at other videos. I make private pick a card readings for other subjects as well. And yeah, feel free to comment, share, subscribe, also support the channel by any mean or form that you feel like doing so. And finally, for private readings, all information is linked in the info box down below. Okay, so again, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.